What's up, guys? I'm back. How's your Saturday? You having a good Saturday? Having a good day? That's cool. I got robots here to show you. Specifically, Destructor and BENDER from Futurama. I want to just take a second here to say that I love Futurama. I love it to death. I love BENDER the most out of these characters, and I also had a big thing for Destructor, along with, you know, the stabbing robot, a bunch of the robots, basically, the devil robot. That being said, this gigantor object that you see here, this box is what it came in. Sorry, I can't show it all in one shot, but it's huge. That's what she said. And I will destroy you. I'm a real toughie. I don't know how to do their voices. The box art is amazing. You know, I can't throw out this box just because of the artwork inside. That panel comes out. I just didn't do that, and I should have. But yeah, it's got some really dope box art. And it's TOYNAMI. Now, this giant box, along with this giant figure and gender bender specifically, used to be $150. This is the SDCC version. So yeah, this was a lot of money. And on Big Bad Toy Store, they had it going on for $130, which is still a lot of freaking money for just 2 figures and 1 accessory. I gotta be honest, I regret getting this. I have them, I'm enjoying them, I love them, but when I buy these figures, I buy them because they're affordable, or I try to get them as affordable as possible. If they're super expensive, I put away money and I save them. But when I get these items, they come with all these accessories and all these items, and they look amazing. This came with this guy, this gal guy, and this. That was it. This was $130. And like, that's ridiculous. $130 is even too much for these two. Honestly, this is an $80 buy right here, and even that sounds like too much. But like, this is not $100. This is not $130. This is definitely not worth $150. I don't care what con it's from what year. Specifically, San Diego Comic-Con 2013. It's an exclusive, so I get it. There were only 200 made. I get it, but clearly, there's a lot left over because Big Bad Toy Store is still selling them, retail-wise, you know. And it's like $130. I don't get it. Let's measure them, okay? I sound like I'm talking a lot of crap about the figures. I like the figures. I don't like the price. I don't think this was a very good purchase. So I'm happy about the figures. I'm not really happy about the purchase. He is 12 inches on the dot, maybe a hair. Just a sliver higher than 12 inches. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying. And I want to say from shoulder to shoulder, Destructor is under 6 inches. A little bit, like 5.5 inches exact from these two parts here. BENDER, to be specific, yeah, these bendy arms, they don't bend that great, but I have to like put mad pressure on them to get them to bend. BENDER is under 7 inches. He's 6.5. Yeah, with the antenna, 6.5. So, BENDER looks great. I mean, the paint jobs are outstanding on these figures. TOYNAMI never half-assed the paint jobs. I'm really happy with how BENDER came out. Like, this looks exactly like BENDER in his BENDER outfit. The legs are bendy, so that's your articulation, okay? Like the bendy wire, okay? Now, the arms turn, so they have that articulation going for them, but then they're still bendy. Right? And, you know, you're going to be here a while. And honestly, I would be careful if you have this already, if you're planning on getting it, because it's still for sale at Big Bad Toy Store. I'll leave the link below if you guys are like that interested. I mean, I know I knew what I was doing when I got this stuff. I was like, wow, just these two things for $1.30. But you know, that's what happens when you save your money from your tax refund for a while and you don't see anything you really want and you get bored and you want to buy something you know, and I'm trying to make excuses for why I bought this, and the bottom line is just I really wanted it because the TOYNAMI line is very difficult to collect, in case y'all don't know. Specifically the Futurama TOYNAMI line. These figures are discontinued, and like each one of them go for like 100 and up. So when I saw BENDER, Gender Bender mind you, and Destructor for $1.30, thinking about it that way, I was like, okay, it's not that bad because at least I'm getting two figures, right? And I'm getting the Bender. But yeah, even this is not this is not a good purchase. What am I doing? I got distracted. I wanted to show you Destructor here. And Destructor has some articulation in the arms, but not a lot. So I'm going to show you what the range is here. That's about it. That's as high as the arm can go up that way, and then you have to turn it all the way up to do that. The wrists have some articulation as well, but not going forward or back, just spinning around. Basically, all the articulation is spinning around. Now, you have this little bit of up and down articulation, and that's about it. And I gotta be honest, if you do this too much, you might snap it off. It feels like it's gonna break. So be careful when you're articulating the arms and the legs. As you can see, the legs have even, you know, less. It's just that turn, that rotation there at the base of the leg, up in his crotch. They rotate too. So this is the little bit of range movement they have forward and back. So you may even, you know, for all y'all stop animation people, you may be able to get him to look like he's walking, but there's not a lot of range. So I mean, I guess that's not a big deal. He's a robot, right? But he's a huge robot, and you want to see articulation in these arms, especially the elbows. Like, it's very disappointing. I keep going back so you can see the whole body, because he's huge. The head articulates too. As far as paint job goes, I'm very happy with everything on the paint job. Like, there's nothing half-assed in the paint job at all, with the exception of one thing, which I will show you. Right here on the front, something happened with the glue that they use. I think that's glue, maybe it's paint, I don't know, but there's a mark there, and I see it. I know y'all see it. And it bothers me every time I look at him in the display case I have for him, because the lights are reflecting it and shining it, and it bothers the crap out of me. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah. So that's going to be pretty much it for these guys. I mean, there's not much else for me to show you besides up his dress, yo. They have these peg holes here. Well, at least Bender does. No. Destructor does not have the peg holes, but the body rotates too. Okay? So I'll give you that. I got more than 10 minutes, don't worry. The video is not about to end abruptly right now. I just want to give y'all a heads up. I'm working with what do you call it? S23 Galaxy Ultra, Galaxy S23 Ultra now. So things are gonna be much smoother, much easier for my videos. Oh, look, as I'm talking about no articulation, I notice his foot has a little bit of articulation too, a little toe action there. Okay, that's kind of cool, but again, nowhere near worth the price that they are asking. So again, full disclaimer, I left the link below, but I really suggest you find another way to get these figures for cheaper. But if you can't, and this is the cheapest you can find them, go for it. Do what I did, because I'm crazy. I don't expect y'all to be crazy, but I'm freaking crazy. Every time I look at these guys, I think about it, and I'm like, oh my God, I paid way too much for them. I'm gonna make it look like they're holding hands. Because why not? And then I'm gonna put that, yeah, here. I didn't do a zoom in on the freaking wand. Here you go. Here's the one accessory it came with. So, okay, $130. Figure $50 there, $50 there, and $30 for this. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Yeah, like, even for, like, you know, I do reviews and I wanna help you guys find awesome figures for affordable prices. These are awesome figures, but they're not affordable at all. That's like ridiculous what they want. It's the TOYNAMI line, discontinued. So what can you do? Like, for example, I have the BENDER, the original BENDER. I had to get him used though. I had to get this guy used off freaking eBay for 80 bucks. And all he came with was the two accessories inside, the oil and the mom's oil, robot oil, and some alcohol. And then I gave him this alcohol bottle. This is from the C-Lab figures back in the day. I gave him some whiskey because you know he likes alcohol. And then I switched the eyes because, believe it or not, there are other accessories for BENDER. This BENDER came with the wand and 2 eyes. So yeah, okay. Here's 2 more accessories. So that $30 wand, it's now 10. Here's another 10 and here's another 10. $30 for 3 accessories and then $50 each for those figures. I don't know, man. It's craziness. It's fucking craziness. Oh, I cursed. Oops. So yeah, he's got the black eye and the angry eyes, which are pretty much the same eyes of the regular BENDER. So I switched out the regular BENDER's angry eyes for these eyes. These are the eyes that came with her as well. I just switched them out. This is gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like, what are you showing us? Go back to Turtles. Yeah, this is gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed the robots for the little while that I was showing them. I'm gonna be showing you more robots, but not any Futurama anymore. I'm pretty much done with the Futurama line because, you know, too much money, way too much. But the next robot I'm going to be showing you, I think a lot of you already know about already and are really excited for, is the one and only Super Metalhead. You'll be seeing more of him tomorrow. So please subscribe, stay tuned, hit the notification bell, and peace.